Hello, everyone. Welcome. Well, it's quarterly release time from the Not Too Shabby shop, and I just got my goodies in the mail. It came in this cute pink envelope. So I'm going to pull everything out and do an unboxing or an opening on camera. This latest release is live today, and it is called Brewing Up the Season. Let me pull off this tissue paper, and I'll show you some of the products from this release. So this won't be everything, but I will have everything listed in the description box if you want to check it out. So let's start with the adorable little business card. And then we have some sparkle enamel dots. I love these. There's 3 different sizes and lots of beautiful colors with a touch of sparkle in them. Here's a pack of ephemera die cut pieces, and I'll open this up in just a minute. It is called Lattes, Cocoa, and Cookies. And then here is the adorable stamp set. It's called Holiday Cheer. And I love the big sentiments. You get several sentiments and the cute little mug with the whipped cream on top. Some of the sentiments you can stamp on the mug, which I love. And then here are the Shabby Snips coordinating dies. They cut out everything, including all of the sentiments. And then let's take a look at the pattern paper. This coordinates with the ephemera pieces. It's called Lattes, Cocoa, and Cookies as well. And last, I have a stencil. It's called Coffee Cup Stencil. It's a 6x6 stencil designed by Stacy Tiedemann. And this is a really fun stencil because you have the little mini coffee cups and then you have the steam. So let's open up the pack of pattern paper. This is a 6x6 pad. There are 24 double-sided designs, and you get 4 of each design. I'm just trying to carefully cut the seal to this so I can show you all of the patterns. And this is a very heavyweight pattern paper. I love those navy stripes. And then you get lots of little coffee cup patterns. I love those cute twinkle lights. That red with the white polka dots was really cute too. You have more red stripes and plaid. Is that gingham? Okay, and I think that's all of the patterns, but they have a beautiful sheen to them as well. I'm going to put these aside for just a minute and open up the pack of ephemera. I love that the ephemera coordinates perfectly with the pattern paper. So fun to make up cards with these. And it looks like we get lots of coffee cups and mugs. Here's a cute strand of twinkle lights. And here's some images of girls holding a coffee cup. They have cute Santa hats on. You get a lot of different hair tones and skin tones. And they come in a lot of different sizes, all of the different ephemera pieces. Here's some bulbs, and wow, you get a lot. But I just love all of the little drinks, the hot drinks. Ooh, and you even get some, looks like these are oven mitts. That would be cute on a card tied with some red string or red baker's twine. And then different sizes of the oven mitts. And then lots of different colors of peppermints. So it's a fun little collection of ephemera. Oh, there's a cute cupcake even. So now that we've seen some of the fabulous products from this Brewing Up the Season release, I'm going to make a card. I'm going to head straight for this adorable mug with the whipped cream on top. I want to color it in with some Copic markers, so I'm going to stamp it with some Copic-friendly ink, and I'm using some Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink to do this. I think I'm going to stamp a sentiment inside the mug as well. I'll stamp out the mug first, and let's go ahead and stamp out some more images. I'll use the cinnamon stick, and let's pull out the flower and the bow. I don't know if I'm going to use them all yet, But it's nice to have leftovers so that I can put something on the inside of my card. Snug the paper in the corner, and then I can just pick up all of the stamps with the door of the Mini Misty. And it lifts up the paper. They are brand new stamps. That's to be expected. And I can just ink them up. I stamp them out several times, but I'm just going to show one stamping. These haven't been conditioned yet, so it will take you a few times to stamp them out. Unless, of course, you have the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. That ink isn't Copic friendly, so I'm not going to use that. And here they are, ready to color in. Let me remove this cup stamp from the door of the Mini Misty. And I'm going to replace it with the sentiment. It says Holiday Cheer. That's going to look so cute on the front of this mug. And then I'll just use the same ink to stamp that out. I did all of my coloring off camera. I just did some very simple coloring. I colored the mug white and the whipped cream pinkish red. Here are the coordinating snips, and I'm going to cut them apart with my wire snips. And I love that the mug die cuts out the center of the handle. I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. Let's put these on top. I do like to tape them in place. The die for the bow also cuts out the insides of the bows on the right side. And here is the last die I'm going to use for the flower. I'll go ahead and tape them in place, and then I can run them through my Platinum 6 machine. And now these images are all ready to put on the front of my card. Let me get this machine out of the way, and I'll pop them out of their dies. Isn't that coffee mug so cute? And I love the size of it. There's the peppermint stick and the flower. I've picked out some pattern paper that I want to use. On one side is the stripes. I'm actually going to be using 3 different designs, but I want to add a little bit of red to the edges of this. I cut it down into a strip, and I'm using some lumberjack plaid just on the edges. I'll fade it out to white, and I'll do this on both sides. I love using inks on my pattern paper. And now I can attach my first piece of pattern paper to my white card base. I'm just using some dot liner to do this, but you could use liquid glue because this, as I said before, this pattern paper is very heavyweight. Now for another piece of pattern paper, I love red with white polka dots. And last, I'll attach my piece of striped paper. Also, because of the sheen on this pattern paper, if you don't get it centered just right, you can reposition it. The mug I'm going to pop up with some foam squares. And then I'm going to add the cinnamon stick. And I'm just going to glue this down flat. I tried using my dot liner, but the dot liner is too thick. I'm going to use liquid glue to attach this. I'll tuck this behind the mug. And then I'm going to use the bow at the bottom of the mug with more liquid glue. I love how this is turning out. And of course, I have to use the sparkly enamel dots. I'm going to use a green one in the center of the bow. I'll put another green one by the cinnamon stick, and then a small one. I couldn't decide where exactly to put this. It would get lost in the pattern paper. So I decided to put it up at the top on the striped red. I did decorate the inside with leftover scraps. And here it is all done. These products will make up some really cute winter cards and holiday cards to send out this year. I will have a video coming out really soon where I create more cards using these products from the Not Too Shabby shop. And again, it's called Brewing Up the Season. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Bye.